And now we're going to take a moment to open up to any questions that you all may have as their audience about their experience this summer. I do have a quick, just kind of clarifying question. Are all of you education majors, or were you all interested in education before coming into?
I know, I'm a senior early childhood education.
Yeah, I'm an education major.
Double major in special and elementary.
This is the group specifically why we put them there. And so my only comment is that this is probably the most non-friendship alumni we've had as interns this summer. So we welcome you. We're really proud of you. We've heard great things throughout the summer. I didn't have to see Maria to know she was working. I got 10 emails from her every day. But we've heard great things, and we hope that we provided you a good experience as well. We know there were challenges along the way. Your feedback is going to be very helpful for us moving forward. We're proud of you. We thank you. We hope that you may consider friendship as an opportunity as you move forward in your career endeavors as well. So thank you.
And so what I want to ask, considering you all are all education majors, I know that you shared some of the things that you collectively learned and took away. But, I mean, as individuals with different lenses coming into this opportunity, different levels of exposure to the classroom and to children, how do you see, how has what you've learned over the course of this summer maybe changed your mindset or approach, or maybe is there something that you feel that you will take away that will positively impact, I guess, your future career ventures into education? Any major takeaways that maybe have changed your mindset?
Well, before this, I was doing my practicum into DC public schools, so this was completely different from how a public school went. It was eye-opening. It was definitely for the positive, at least for me. The one thing I think I would take away is definitely the classroom management. I mean, I've sat in like 2 different classroom management classes, and it's nothing compared to seeing it in action. And I think friendship does it like to a T. Like Miss Reed was on top of those kids. They were the quietest kids I've ever seen. They got their work done, and so that's something I definitely took away. It was really nice because I don't have the opportunity at my university to see charter schools, and so I took this as a challenge, and so it was neat.
I would say, with me, definitely the classroom management was a big part, but also then, just from the faculty point of view, how I know when Ms. Lewis would always email all the faculty, she would always say, "Hi, team," and how important it is that the faculty works well together. So how you don't have a teacher, just all 5 teachers doing different things, but how everyone is working together all the time. And I feel like when the staff has the same goal, then that's when achievement can happen. I don't remember what it says in the office at the Southeast Academy, but something about how when everyone is working together, that's when scholars soar, because that's what they call the students there. It was something like that. So when everyone has that same mindset and the goal, then everyone can achieve. So I feel like it was the faculty working together was what I'll take away from it this summer.
Definitely all of that, and I also think it, rather than changed me, it affirmed my values. I always call myself an optimist because I think if you love something hard enough, it'll get to where you want it to be. And this summer has definitely affirmed that. I think just individual attention and just all the love you have to these kids will definitely, they notice. They really do notice when you're in their corner and you want them to succeed, and they reflect it back to you. So I think that was a big thing. And the other big thing was I wanted nothing to do with middle schoolers. I just wanted the babies. But working with the middle schoolers at Woodridge, they were such angels, and it really opened up another opportunity for me because I'll be certified through 8th grade, but I didn't think that I was going to get there, but maybe, this week.
What were your most memorable moments this summer?
I know, with me personally, I would say the second to last day when all of each classroom had its own state, and so during the summer, each classroom would learn about that state, the capital, the colleges there, the weather, tourist attractions. So everyone would walk around to all the different classrooms and see the different states. So with my class, when they're 5 and 6 in kindergarten, we went to, I think it was a 4th grade classroom, and they were talking about slavery, and they had a little play that they had. So when you saw these these kids that are 5 or 6, like looking up to these big kids, thinking like, oh, like that's the coolest thing ever. How the classroom had the decorations, and it looked so real. So to see kids aspire to those older kids, I feel like is really powerful. How that really builds more of a community as well. I feel like it's so important when you have the older kids helping out the smaller kids as well. And I definitely saw that last Friday.
I think for me, I mean, with first graders, there's a lot of funny moments and a lot of good moments. But my most memorable moment was towards the end of school. Things were winding down. We had paper and crayons out, and I wasn't doing anything, so I sat down and I started coloring with them. And I just remember like looking around and just seeing like pure happiness on everyone's face. They were just so content coloring. And I was like, it kind of brought me back to like when I was a kid. It lets you remember the smaller things. So that was definitely my most memorable moment.
I think my most memorable moment was towards the end, and we were in the cafeteria getting ready to take the kids on a field trip, and one of the teachers was like, "Miss Crane, come listen to this poem that my student wrote." And so he has this group of teachers around this one girl who had been in my office several times for behavioral issues and the like. So it was really great. She was so excited to share her poem. And she read this beautiful poem about racism. And you could really tell that she was thinking about it, and she like put a lot of thought into this poem. And it was just, she was just standing there, and she was so proud to share it. And it was great because she was not one of the trouble ones, but one of the ones who had a little bit more behavioral issues, and then to see her come into her own in something as creative as poetry was really, really special.